next up today we have Blake. He's typically more of a quiet observer in class and advisory, but it's clear that he takes suggestions to heart and puts in effort to always keep improving. He's a loyal friend, he's creative and conscientious. He's honest and reflective in his speech, and I know you all will enjoy hearing what he has to share. So without further ado, Blake Rauen.
You will face many defeats in life, but never let yourself be defeated. Maya Angelou. You will feel many defeats, but just go on and get through them. And you feel like every time you make a mistake or something bad happens, you feel horrible. And you just want to lay around all day. But you have to get up and persevere through your defeats and try not to be affected by them. Learn why you lost and better yourself from that. I have to do this every day since I make a lot of mistakes every day. But I keep reminding myself that you can't give up and that you have to persevere. The first sport I ever played is tennis when I was 8. I joined a tennis camp in the summer. It was pretty fun, but it was really bad at the time. I kept playing tennis for a while on and off. I kept getting better at it. I could not hit a serve when I first started, but now I can hit a serve every single time. Almost everything I've done with tennis I've improved at. Though I've never been to the tennis group since my first tennis camp, tennis has helped me improve my hand. Tennis has helped me improve my hand-eye coordination, my stamina, and strength. I also played tennis with my mom and my tennis coach, which helped me before I started to play without them. It was always fun, as in one point my whole family started to play tennis together. It was really fun as well as improved my tennis skills. Though I have never been on a tennis team, I think it would be really fun to play in a tennis tournament. This helped me grow a lot in other ways too. It helped me branch out as a person. I've really only done one other sport, and that was cross country for a year with my friend. The first cross country meet I ever did, I expected it to not go how it did. When I went up to the line, I wasn't nervous. I was more just wanting to get it over with. I even just talked with my friend during a little. When it comes to me playing sports or games, I end up being pretty competitive and aggressive without meaning to do so. So in the end, I stopped walking and started to run as fast as I could. It taught me that goofing off with your friend is fun, but you also have to try to win. It also taught me to embrace my competitive side of things. Since most of the time we just talked, we just walked and talked, and didn't actually run. We basically repeated this every single meet we went to, but when I did try, I was one of the first kids who completed the running exercises. But I haven't done it since. It still taught me an important lesson. You will face many defeats in life, but never let yourself be defeated by Angelou. The sport has helped me get over things. When I wanted to stop playing sports because I was too bad at it or too tired, I persevered and never gave up. The class I've grown the most in is English, specifically my core abilities like grammar and vocabulary. I've improved my grammar a lot, and that is thanks to my English teacher this year. I couldn't even correctly place a comma before English this year. He's the best teacher I've ever had. It has truly helped me become better. I've also learned how to write an essay in a short amount of time. I've read great books and I've done fun things in the class like Dolly, which is a program that generates images from words. It's cool to see what you can make from it. We are currently reading How to Kill a Mockingbird, which I think it is a great book, as well as the piece that teaches about the 1930s. I hope there are a bunch of fun memories in the classes ahead, like the verb song. Throughout all of my English classes, I've really never understood many aspects of it, like grammar and annotations. Ever since I started English class this year, I've really understood it. I now actually know grammar and I get it. I'm not just sitting there waiting for class to get over it. I've also learned about other topics like sexism and racism, which I haven't really learned extensively before. Which now that I know more about, I'm grateful and I know more how people feel about it. The other concept I've grown in is math. Math is a subject that is hardest for me to understand. I still struggle with it now, but I have improved over the years. Sixth grade was a really hard year for me with math, since at the time I was bad with it on top of being virtual that year. This made it much tougher than it needed to be. I barely passed that class. And there was 7th grade math with Mr. Franco. I also struggled in that class since most of the time we would be put in groups. do the problems together, but most of the time I just let my partners do it instead. In 8th grade, I still struggle with it, but this has been my best year so far. Since most of the work you do it yourself and check with the class. So instead of letting my partner do it, I actually learn it. I've faced many defeats during math and English, but no matter what, I could never give up, and I keep trying or else I would fail. I've had the same friend group through all of middle school and most of middle school. They are Luke, Chris, and Alan. I've gotten to know my friends really well. We've had fun sleepovers together. We have played many games together. We've laughed together, but we've also had our dumb moments, many of them. One of them was when I was 3 at night, but we decided we wanted to play tag, so we went outside and ran around. Luckily, nobody woke up or nothing bad happened. I've barely been to my friend group, and I don't see why I would need to. Need to branch out of them anyway, since they are my best friends I could ever have. I love my friends in many different ways. My humor, being dumb and smart, overall how I act with them. They have helped me many times as well, such as leaving homework with them or just making me laugh. I've been my friend group for years, and I wouldn't want to change that. This is all I can get in friend group. Though next year I'm not going to collegiate, so I will have to make a new friend group no matter what, which will hopefully not be too much of a challenge. I hope that I will fit in and make new friends. Though I hope I will still stay in touch with my friends when I go to a different school. I have a lot of fun times over the summer. You will face many defeats in life, but never let yourself be defeated. Maya Angelou. This will help me get through the fact that I won't be with my friends next year, but I can't be sad about it. I have to keep moving on to meet new people and get along in life. There are multiple things I've done and I don't talk about. One of them is guitar. I've done it for a couple of years. I have enjoyed it on and off. I wanted to play guitar when I was 9 years old. When I told my parents I wanted to play guitar, they bought me one for Christmas. When I started playing guitar, I didn't realize how much of a challenge it would be. For a long time, I didn't practice at all, and I just did lessons. I thought I would improve over time, but I was wrong. I didn't enjoy guitar up until the point when I practiced my first song. Since I practiced it, I could actually play the song well, and I enjoyed that very much. From then on, I practiced a couple of songs and got better at them. Though I've never performed to somebody else, I still have fun playing my guitar. A new experience is going to a new school next year. I hope it won't be too bad. It is kind of scary with a whole new school. I hope I will find new experiences and fun memories, and I hope I will find new friends, as well as new hobbies and having a good time there. A big part of me is my religion, Catholicism. God inspires me to do better and be a good person. Without God, a big part of me would be gone. I've always believed in God, but I truly believed in Him at the beginning of 2021. The reason why I truly believed in God then was we went to a new church that really opened my eyes to God. By showing things that God does for us every day and how He helps everyone. From then on, I have been taking classes to get close to God. One of them was to prepare me for taking the Eucharist. I've been taking classes and doing activities to help me prepare for being confirmed at the end of April. You will face many defeats in life, but never let yourself be defeated. Maya Angelou. My religion has helped me persevere through many things and helps me every day in many ways. My religion helps me to never be defeated and never give up. You will face many defeats in life, but never let yourself be defeated. Maya Angelou. This is a project that is me. I really enjoy hearing about myself. I really find it interesting and understanding better as well as I have grown. I dedicate this to my parents. My dad will always be someone I can talk to or rely on. He always tries to be places no matter what time, and gives me snacks whenever needed. Then there's my mother. She always helps me if I'm struggling with homework or just makes me laugh and lift my spirits. She takes care of me and my family. I would like to dedicate this to Mr. Beasley as well. He has helped me so much. He helped me to make my grammar so much better than before. I can actually use grammar properly and sentences without it. I still won't enough none of us anything about or use any grammar at all. Thank you. This is my speech.